That's I-64. East is Charlottesville, Richmond, and Virginia Beach. West is Charleston, West Virginia, St. Louis, Missouri. They're still going 75, I'm still going 2. But I have traveled about 850 miles. Good morning, and welcome to Gray Man Walking. Today is day 79. It's about 79 degrees, 9 o'clock in the morning. Beth just dropped me off. I did a part of a zero in Roanoke and part of it at my home. Got a few little chores taken care of and kind of ready to leave the area now. I really enjoyed being around my family. All the folks in Roanoke, they helped me, they fed me, they hauled me around, loaned me a car. Really enjoyed all of that, but I've got a couple more guest hikers in the works, but I am starting to move away from where all my people live, so probably be a little more hiking and a little less fun, or family fun, I guess I should say. The plan today is probably somewhere around 17. Not quite sure about that. It's the first day in Shenandoah National Park. I walked up here far enough to get away from the interstate noise so I could do my intro. But as always, after a zero day, I'm glad to be back out here. There's something about just where you want to be. All right, we'll see what the day brings, and time to walk. Well, it's another peaceful day out here on the AT. It's quiet, calm, no wind. Chance of thunderstorms later today. It's getting to be that time of year. It ain't quite here yet. Storms we ran into the other day were kind of weak in comparison to your typical summer thunderstorm, but depending on where you were, some other people had bigger rain. Saw that snake skin back there. Probably a black snake. But I was just thinking, I wonder where he's at. Since I got a later start today, the silk blazing's up to someone else. I've been doing a good bit of that. I often get started before some of the other hikers, not all of them, but before some of them do, and just depends on who you're around. But I've had cleared a lot of the cobwebs out of the way last several mornings. Not today. Guest hiker Ann had a pretty difficult task trying to do multiple days with me, but she did really well. They were long-time hikers and backpackers, so some of her equipment she's had for a while, and as you all know, this stuff keeps getting lighter and lighter. So she talked about how she is going to continue to do more of this stuff out where she lives. She'll probably invest in newer gear, some lighter gear, make it a little easy on her. But Tell you, anytime you come off the couch and put 30 pounds on your back and try to walk through the woods, that's a big deal. And she did really well, and I was really glad that she came out and spent this time with me. She's at her brother's now, visiting with him. So I met him last year too, so really enjoyed meeting some more members of her family. These old tractor seats been planted. I'd sit down on one, but ooh, look how low it is. I'd never get back up. Some of the communications equipment for Shenandoah Valley. Nice breeze up here. There's a little shot of the valley down through the power line. I just met a guy who was doing the eastern trail. I can't remember what he called the Eastern Continental Trail, but from Florida to, I guess, to Canada. So he's about halfway through. Talked to him for a few minutes. Everybody's out here doing something. Almost 8 miles in for today. I had just stopped and ate a nice sandwich that Beth had made for me. I packed in a soda to drink with it. I tell you, we love these days when we come in out of town. I always bring something heavy with me. But just to have a little variety. About 9 miles in for the day. It's been a good day out here. Seen several Sobo slackpackers. And some day hikers. I tell you, somebody's had a weed eater on this trail, I swear. All right. Another good day on the AT. Did 17 miles exactly. I was thinking a little while ago what I wanted to say about today, and it just seemed like there was more nice smooth trail than there was rough, rocky, or steps. I was just thinking on balance, it seemed like it was a better than average trail day. And right about when I started the last mile, I tripped and fell hard and fast. Didn't get hurt. It was a very smooth piece of trail, and I probably wasn't watching where I was putting my feet. But happened so fast, I couldn't do anything to catch myself. I was holding on to my poles correctly, so by the time hands hit the ground, the poles were out of the way. But if I'd have fell that hard on some rocks or roots or steps or going downhill in one of those steep places, it could end your hike right now. I think often we're guilty of not picking our feet up as high as we should, and probably as the day goes on, it maybe becomes more true. But I really think the fact there was nothing there to hurt me is probably why I wasn't watching what I was doing. But something to think about. That's only the second time I've fallen. The first time was about the second day out of Pearisburg, and what I was standing on kind of collapsed, and I just gently fell forward. There wasn't anything gentle about this one, but we'll do it again tomorrow, I feel certain. Until then, good night.